And we're live. Yes, we are. Good morning, Brad. How are you? Good to see you this morning. All right. Good to see you. Wallace Lake Homestead. Good morning. Oh my God. Popcorn. I got a little more in popcorn. Let me see where my mic settings are. For some reason. How's everybody doing this morning? Brad, how are you doing? Wallace Lake Homestead. You still got anything in the garden? Mine's looking pitiful. Pitiful, pitiful, pitiful. I'm telling you. God, I love popcorn. Howie. Good morning, Howie. How are you? You meant Nam. Me too. I got some Adirondack blue potatoes. Got to get a few peppers, 2 tomato plants left out here in the house in buckets. Rest of it in the garden. That's about it, though. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to do that. How did that happen? Clicked on the wrong thing. Garden stuff good. I love popcorn. Oh, Wallace, you want to come up here and talk to me for a few minutes? Tell me about your garden. We're home prayer. I haven't seen you in a long time. I'll send you a link if you want to. Don't be shy. While we gather some people here. Oh, check this out, y'all. Brownies. You make them in a cup. Individual brownies. I use 2 packs of them, so it'd be like double the brownies. Because I made a big cup. Wash it down with some chocolate milk. Matt. Good morning, Matt. JT, good morning, JT. I hope you slept well. That's a strange taste. You should try that sometime. Switch between popcorn and brownies. Cool. You want to invite Wallace? Come talk to me. How are you too? Oh, I see that now. Never mind. I see that. I don't have my glasses on. I'm too shy. You got to get over that shyness. It ain't no different from making videos. Same thing. In fact, we're making a video right now. Cheeseburger. First time viewer, I'm subbed you, and I haven't seen one of my vids. You must have seen one. I did, Cheeseburger. I remember your name, but I remember your name. Let me check out your channel. Welcome, Cheeseburger. I remember it. Man, I like that. That's neat. Okay, that works, Brad. Are we friends on the new system? I got a towel behind my back. My back was killing me yesterday. My live sucked. It didn't just suck like normal sucked. It like sucked out loud. I mean, it sucked so bad that it made noise, you know. I hope so. Felt like that to me anyway. Oh, we put up 12 quarts of peaches. Good morning, Tara. How are you? I did sleep well. I hope you did. I don't know either. I'm going to check it right now. I'm going to check it right now, Brad. We got to be friends on here. Surely. I got to figure out how to add people. Got popcorn in between my teeth. I can't see the chat right now, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to send this to Brad. Good morning, Sandy. I want to apologize to you, Sandy. I had a terrible headache yesterday evening. I saw this morning what happened. I saw what happened this morning. I had a terrible headache. I took a Benadryl and went to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, I missed your help sign. I did. I'm sorry. I didn't know nothing. I'm on Hangouts, Rick. Okay. I know you're on Hangouts, Brad, but you got to be on mine. Oh. And I feel like it might be. Here it is. I got it. I got it. And you were right. You were right. Good morning, Mud Pie. Hey, Teresa. Good morning. There went the link, Brad. There went the link. Thank you, Cheeseburger. Thank you so much for coming by. Okay, come on back. Come on back. Oh. You got it, Brad. Have a good one, Cheeseburger. Oh, we got a few people here. I want to tell you what that title is about. Of course, we got a few people here. I'm not typing a whole lot today, y'all. My space bar is broke. I got to go get me a new keyboard. Look at this, Sandy. It's homemade brownie. It's still warm, so you should feel it. Oh my God, it feels so good. It's still warm. You mix it in there and you cook individual ones. I put 2 packets in there. It's still warm and wet. Look at that. Oh my God. It's homemade brownie. It's still warm, so you should. Morning, Brad.
Morning, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just playing with the chat right now, Rick, so I can have it in Hangouts there.
You can come up, JT. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one person at a time. I had it the other day, and I had a bunch of people on there, and I had to edit out half the video. It was a disaster. The echo from Google Hangouts got in there. It was a disaster. Give me and Brad a few minutes to talk, and then you come. You come too. Yep. Good morning, Teresa. Good to see you this morning. How are you?
Living life and learning.
Living and learning.
Sandy, good morning. Been trying to get a hold of Sandy, Rick. She's a hard girl to get a hold of.
He said you was hard to get a hold of, Sandy. Tell him to reach further and grab faster. And then
yeah, I got to do something for sure. Yeah, so my garden's not doing too good either, Rick?
Mine didn't. It sucked this year. It was terrible. I had a disaster.
I hope next year's better. If not, I think I'll stop the garden thing.
Right. Good morning, Greg. Florida Greg. He goes to the park and feeds stuff.
Yep. I know. They do that down here too, eh? Millions of geese and ducks, like, and you can walk right up to them. That's the thing, eh?
Yep.
Crazy.
I turned you up a little bit, Brad, so we could hear you. I turned the mic up.
Here, I'll check mine too, Rick. I don't know if mine's all the way up. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's all the way up. Can you hear me okay? I guess you can, eh? Rick, you're teasing now.
Right. Sandy, never mind.
I got enough fat, just crap. I see that now, Rick. My cat had disappeared. Yes, I've been trying to cut a lot of branches too, away from the top of the garden, Rick, to bring more sun in. But it's really not helping much. Tara's crazy life. How are you this morning? JT done all right on his garden there, Rick.
Yep.
That's good.
That's good. I had enough stuff put up that I could live off of a long time. I got a bunch of green beans, corn. I've been eating corn that's 2 years old. Trying to get rid of that so I can eat the. Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Grizz, how are you this morning, bro?
Oh, Grizz is here, everybody. All rise. The mighty and powerful.
All rise, the great Grizz.
Well. I'm hunting Sandy's email for you. I'm going to put it in.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to add her on here. I don't know how to add people on here yet.
Morning, Grizz. Where the crap did I do? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. You know where the chat's at up here? Our chat?
Yep.
Oh. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm trying.
I'm going to put her email in that one. I was talking about something else, Brad.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, so the weather's really good here today, Rick.
Right there's her email up here in this chat, not the one, not the other chat. You familiar with that?
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'll click on it, right?
Well, you got to save it somewhere. Yeah. So you'll have it to get in touch with.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to save that, Rick.
You might have to just actually get a piece of paper and write it down.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God. Look, homemade bread.
Oh, that looks good, Rick.
It's got little chocolate chips in it too, y'all. Look at that. Little chocolate chips, little brown.
Yeah.
It's got morsels in it. Morsels of little chocolate chips. Not just any kind.
Oh, where'd that go now? It disappeared on me, Rick.
It did?
Yep.
You have to go to the left of the screen, use your cursor. It'll bring out 4 little things. The top one with the little blue one with the little lines in is the chat. Good morning, Jasmine.
Ah, there we go. Thank you, Rick.
Morning, Bobby. My brother. Oh my God, this thing is good. I got something I want to tell the people about anyway, Brad.
Yep. I'm all good, Rick.
You see the title? Oh my God, I can't believe people believe that.
Yep.
I was on Facebook the other day, and I was reading this article. It was about this toxic, deadly spider that was coming across America, and it's killing people.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's you wouldn't believe it. Let me tell you about this spider. What happened to my freaking glasses? It's called the spider from blank. I'm not gonna say it because my videos get flagged everywhere, but it's not heaven. It's the other place. 5 people have died this week due to the spider, this deadly spider. The spider was first seen in South Carolina. And in July, since it has caused the deaths in West Virginia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Virginia, the spider is deadly. Oh, but thank goodness, don't y'all worry about a thing about the spider, because the government is working on the anti-venom right now. We don't have anything to worry about. Oh my God. Our faithful government.
They come in with the vegetables and all that stuff, eh, Rick?
But the only problem is with this spider is, guess what? It's not true.
No.
There's no spider coming at all. If you've seen this on the news, it's a load of crap.
I wonder who leaked that into there.
And if you go on my timeline, you can see the information where it is a load of crap. The government's not working on anti-venom because the spider doesn't exist. It's not a real spider. It's not poison.
Wow.
My first clue was it went from South Carolina to Virginia. I live in North Carolina. It's right in the middle. This migration of this spider would have been a miracle. It jumped the state of North Carolina to Virginia.
Yeah.
What a spider. I've seen jumping spiders before, but I've never seen them jump 700 miles. Holy cow.
That's crazy, eh? But it is amazing how many of them different spiders can come across in vegetables and stuff, though, Rick.
Oh, yeah. But we're talking about this one. It's unbelievable that people actually believe this. It's spread all over the internet.
Wow. Somebody trying to make a viral video or something, eh?
Yeah, and it just shows you people will believe anything if you put it on there.
I know, it's crazy. Research.
That is true. I can't find it. All right. Oh, here is the information. It says it's not true. Oh. Yeah, they took the article and went with it. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's exactly what I'm saying, Greg.
That's crazy.
When the information got out, they took it and ran with it. On my timeline is the information to back up what it is that proves that it's that's not true. I have the reports on it on my timeline right now.
Nice. Yeah, that's crazy how people can do that, eh? And the people that believe it is unreal too.
And it reminds me of another thing while I'm thinking about it. People are still using the sub and support and bus and all this stuff or subscribe, and there's no truth to that either.
No, there isn't. I've said it in my own streams, Rick. I said, hey, everybody sub to each other, you know? And I've never got a strike for it, so.
I've said it a million times in here.
Yeah, I tried it one day, Rick.
Not only have I said it, it's wrote on the button which you push to do it that YouTube puts on there.
That's right. Well, what I said when I first came out with all this stuff about subscribe, Rick, was, well, if we can't do it, then they have to change their button. It can't say subscribe no more. If we can't use it, then YouTube can't use it, right?
Right.
For them to do that, that's a lot of stuff for them to go through to change one button, right? So.
Right. I mean, YouTube is a subscription-based platform.
Exactly.
I mean, they're crazy, but they're not that crazy. I mean, it's all subscription-based.
I hear you.
But it made me think of that. Oh. Yeah.
Boy, Greg says I'm a hoax.
Thank you, Howie, for coming by. That is so cool. Abandoned fruit trees from an old logging camp. I bet that is cool. They came up from the people eating fruit, dropped the seeds, I bet.
Really? Wow.
I bet you that's where they came from.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to find around the new town we're in, Rick, is some abandoned places. I did run across a graveyard that is 10 acres big, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one here in Simcoe. I want to try and get to it, but I'm not sure right where it is yet. I got to look it all up and find out the directions and all that, you know.
I knew it.
But I can get a little video if I can get there.
I knew it.
You ever see my big camera, Rick? Isn't that huge?
If you want that information about that spider, you look on my timeline. It's the original articles on there. Then right above the original article is one that shows where it's a load of crap.
I'm going to look at it for sure.
I hear you, Grizz. I know exactly what you're saying. Oh, unbelievable.
That is, eh?
It's all on my timeline now.
Yeah, I'll look at it when we're done here, Rick, for sure. That's just crazy. I don't know how people can just think stuff like that up and post it like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's some crazy ones out there, I guess. It is everywhere, you know? Doesn't matter what country, what state, what province. So I don't see Scooby playing around in there with you this morning, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby's a hoax.
I don't think he likes it because he said CNN reported it and MSNBC. I love CNN, MSNBC, and I watch them all the time. Like I said, the article's on my timeline. Waiting on you, Greg. There's mine. Where's yours? I don't see it. That's my real name. It's on my real Facebook. It's me.
Oh, Greg. Cool.
Good to see you too, Jasmine. Have a wonderful day, Jasmine. Got 5 more minutes, Jasmine.
Oh, see you later, Jasmine. You too, Jasmine. You have a great day.
I hope you have a wonderful day, Jasmine.
Beautiful lady, Jasmine is, Rick. Very kind.
She's sweet, sure is. Sweet as she can be. Oh, she's not yet gone yet. We jumped it. Connor, welcome, bro. Good to see you.
Connor, how's it going, buddy? Ain't seen him in a while either, eh, Rick?
Oh my God, that's so good. I love brownies, man.
Oh, Rick, I tried some of them. I tried one of them peppers I'm gonna send you. Eh?
Cool.
I'm gonna send you some, and I bit into one, Rick. It was no word of a lie, maybe about this big, eh? And about that down, and it felt like somebody took a blowtorch and blew flames down my throat when I bit into it. It's like it just went right down my throat. I couldn't believe how hot it was. But be careful with them when I send you some, Rick, because they are really hot.
I'll try them. I'll try them on the live. Right.
Well, that's what I'd ask in a letter anyway. Put them on live. Open on live. But yeah, they're hot, Rick. I couldn't believe how hot it was. I just took a little bite of it too, the end off. And wow, half a glass of milk later, I finally got rid of the burning.
What kind are they?
I think they're Portobello, but I'm not sure. I had a gentleman that was on your live stream tell me what they were, and I went back to look for the video, and I can't find it. And I had one of my videos too where I asked the people to let me know if they knew what kind they were. No, I lost it. He knew what kind they were as soon as I looked at them, but I think he said portobello, but I'm not positive, eh? They don't get very big, Rick. They're only like maybe that big, but they're hot little buggers, I tell you.
Good morning.
I could probably grab one and show you on camera here. You might know what kind they are, Rick. I'll go grab one. I'll be back.
Yeah, go get this one. Go check it out. It's hard to tell by I may tell that story again. The numbers is growing.
I got one, Rick. Thing is, there's no smell on the outside, eh, Rick? You can't smell them. So
Hold on, let me click on you so I won't switch back and forth. Okay. Oh, that's a yeah. Normally they're not really hot though. I didn't think.
oh, these are really hot, Rick. I mean, these are so hot. It literally felt like somebody put a flame down my throat when I bit the end off. And I only took this much, eh, Rick?
Right.
As much as I bit off it, and it felt like a torch in my throat.
There's Autumn. Good morning, Autumn. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Autumn, how's it going? It's actually orange, just me. But yeah, really hot. I couldn't believe how hot it was, Rick. I said to my fiance, "Ooh, Rick wants me to send some of these. I'm gonna have to give him a note in his package. Be careful, Rick. Real hot." I used to eat hot pepper sandwiches, eh, Rick? And that I've never had a pepper as hot as this one. I don't know what happened to them, but they're really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely be sending you some for sure.
Go ahead, Bobby. I'll repeat it. I'll repeat it.
But anyway, Rick, we're getting ready just to head uptown and do some things. So
Right.
you guys all have a great day, eh? And big hugs to everybody. Lots of love from B&J Hunting. Everybody have an awesome day.
You too, Brad. It's good to see you. Thank you so much. Good morning to you.
Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, appreciate it. Good to see you. It's a 500,000 Scoville. Ooh, baby, that's hot. Oh my God. 500,000 is hot. Have a good day, Greg. Good to see you. Florida Greg. He goes to this park every morning and feeds stuff. Florida Greg. My friend Florida Greg. Greg, be careful when you go to the park. Watch out for that poisonous spider. It'll get you. Be careful. I don't want you to get hurt. What kind of goals, Bobby? Oh. Greg is going to go be real careful and not get bit by a spider today. He's going to put on a hoax to a hoax. Popcorn. My pie. That's right. I did not know that. I didn't know they lose their heat. Wow. Thank God you got that. You'll be fine, Greg, I'm sure. Love you, Greg. What was in the cup you were eating? Sweet cheese. It was brownie. It was homemade. One of these things where you make your brownies, you put the stuff in here, mix it up, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. Individual brownie. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, y'all are funny. How to achieve goals and never give up. Oh, okay, cool. Tell us when it is, Bobby. Tell us when it is. We got to know when it is so we can come. 2 o'clock. Radioactive. How did you know? I microwaved it. I give up. Okay. Daggone. I wasn't holding you up. I went, all right, Greg, right now. Give me all your spiders. And you went, okay. And give up. I got it, baby. I got this. Morning, technical. Huh. That's weird, technical. I got a friend on here. I got a friend on here. Is it hot there or is it just you? It's not too bad. Might be miss me. I don't know. Technical, we told you yesterday. We're having a conversation in here. And for you to just roll in here and start subbing and subscribing and I got you. Don't get it. Don't get it here. If you come in here and meet my friends and people here and you like their channels and their content, well, by God, subscribe to it. I did. Once I saw Grizz and his rompers, I had to have some more Grizz. I'm just telling you, when he's washing clothes in his rompers, that just done it for me. But I'm suggesting you go check out Grizz's rompers. You might like them too, baby. Just my opinion. What do I know? Mm-hmm. That's right. It was his legs that did it. Was. All of them popped up at the same time. Greg, I got a friend here on YouTube that raises black widow spiders. I'm not joking. I can't watch Grizz for a minute. I want to see his videos. I can't watch this. And he had like the mama spider having billions, thousands of little baby black widow spiders. He had them black widow spiders rolling all over his hand. Just showed them like crazy. Just bukus of black widow spiders. And he got them all off, put them back, the little babies back in there and raised it. Unbelievable. You need to check it out. It's awesome. It's really cool. Oh, I thought you liked spiders. I'm sorry. You could go to New Jersey? You back in Europe now? Autumn? Cool. Hey, Gene. Good morning, Gene. How are you? Good to see you this morning. I'm just playing, Greg. I'm just playing. He's on YouTube, too. I'm not joking. Let's see. Let me think of his name here. I can't remember his uh-oh, the wheels is turning. Mama! Bubbles. Good morning, Bubbles. How are you? It's good to see you this morning. Awesome. That is cool, Yeah. I know why you probably don't do Facebook. A lot of people don't because of that reason. But what cup is that? This is my Attitude is Everything cup. It says on it, well, I probably better not read that. Yeah, you can read it. Everything I've got's out there, Greg. Hazy days. Good morning. Good to see you. I am, mate. I'm feeling good this day. I ain't kidding. I'm feeling good. Yesterday sucked, but today is wide open. It's a new day. It's a brand new day. I'm feeling really good today. Really good. I'm telling you. Feeling good. I wish I was back there. Alpha Tree pages. Yeah. And it worked too. Yeah. It worked because that don't usually come from you. I get it all over the place, just not you. But when you do it, it's completely out of sync. It makes me give Scooby a hug. I will for Greg. I'll give Scooby a hug. Where's the Scooby cup? Scooby cup is in the dishwasher. That's where Scooby cup is. This one says added. I wanted a big old cup of something this morning. That's spitting crap out all over the floor. You succeeded, all right, Sam. You succeeded. This has got chocolate milk in it. Look. See? Oh, snap. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I threw that in your face. That was terrible. I want to apologize. I wiped y'all off. Okay. You too, Greg. Good to see you this morning. I hear you, Maria. Oh, I didn't got shut off. Oh. I got to go pee. I'll be right back. 17 people here. Don't nobody go nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all stay here. This is going to be a quickie. Feed those wildlife, Greg. Hope you have a good day. Can't just anybody do that, Tara. You got to be good at this to do that. It was magic. It'd been cool if I'd have circled the Tara around like that 2 or 3 times, and then y'all buffered and I was gone. That would be neat. That would be really cool. I forgot about the acronym. SITS. Gotta go. Love y'all. Love you too, Sandy. Thank you so much. It was magic. I hope you have a good day. If you still need that help, let me know. Or when you get ready to go live, whatever. Oh. I feel better. I had to go to the gym now. I had to wait. So what are we going to do today? Oh. I hear you. The repenting box. You might turn red again. Oh, wow. That's cool. Greer, come talk to me. Come on, let's talk about your green beans. It'll just be me and you, so it won't be so much bandwidth. Maybe you won't have no problem with your internet. They're going to try and make some better coffee. I don't care. I got a whole bag full of Obama stuff over here. I don't care what you wear. Yeah. I'll show it to you. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, Greg. All right. I put my Obama toboggan on when you get here. You watch me. I'll find them, Chris. Where's Chris? Chris. Oh, new YouTube message system. Oh, I know what I need. Glasses. Okay. How do you get back to the, oh, there it is. There it is. It's in them thing, Grizz. In the thingamabobber. You know where it's at. All right, JT. JT, you can still come on if you want to. You studying a little bit, Bobby? Awesome.
Here we are.
Morning,
Right
Grizz.
about my Obama hat.
I got my Obama toboggan on.
There you go.
We're doppelgangers. That's my doppelganger right here.
Yeah.
Oh. I got 3 more too. Let me show you. Oh, I can't reach them. Oh.
There ain't no way that I would wear an Obama hat. You know that.
I know, but
I like making fun of Trump supporters, but I'd never support Obama.
me either. You know, I got this. Let me show you what I got. And I bought out a storage unit, and in that storage unit was this bag of stuff. It's all Obama stuff that was in this bag. It come with 3 Obama hats, articles, every newspaper article, every magazine he was ever in. Somebody was a big time Obama supporter.
Oh, wow.
Big time. Big time supporter. Oh.
You know, anything to do with, if it was an Obama supporter, I'd be afraid to put it on, man. Like I'd get, you know, fleas or some bug from it.
It's brand new stuff. Yeah, it's
and
brand.
I'm not talking because of Obama. I'm talking about that's his fan base. You know, I don't trust his fan base.
Right.
Any more than I trust the Trump fan base.
That's what Sandra said. They always leave trash behind. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. I never saw that.
Yeah, I got a bunch of strings. They're really starting to come on strong on our pole beans now.
Right.
And got to pick them like every 2 or 3 days, and I went 3 days without picking them. So I got to get out here in the next hour and pick the rest of them. I got probably I think I got about 6 pints already on in here, and I'm pretty sure that I got about 6 pints hanging on the vine this morning.
Well, that's pretty
I was picking them last night.
I didn't get mine didn't do too good this year. I didn't get any out of it, but I got about 50 quarts still canned, so I've been eating them all the time.
Yeah, ours are doing. I planted from seed, and I was a little, it's about 2 or 3 weeks late planting them, so they're coming on kind of late for me.
Right.
Because I did get them planted late in the year, but I'm still getting a good crop out of them. But I'm not too. These are just some seeds that were leftover seeds that my wife got from somewhere. I don't know where she got them at, and I planted them this year. Next year, I'm starting back over, going all back with all the seeds that I always use. This year's garden seeds were just leftovers from wherever they came.
Yeah, all my stuff drowned.
Well, I'm really disappointed in my sweet corn's doing pretty good. But my Danny corn that I planted, now they're getting to be about 5, close to 6 feet tall, but I didn't take care of that part of the garden very much, and didn't get in there and put the nitrogen that the corn needed, and I didn't water them consistently, because I had a bit going on at that time. So I kind of screwed that up. And they were stunning for the longest time, about 2.5 feet tall. Want to grow. And then a couple of weeks ago, I put the nitrogen to chicken crap to them and started watering them more regularly. They're about 6 feet tall, but I'm hoping it's not too late for them to put stalks on. Putting corn on. There's no corn growing on them yet.
Is that same corn you've been growing where you generation after generation?
Pardon?
Is that the same corn you've been growing every year? We talked about it last year one time. I remember that.
No, I've never grown Danny corn before.
Oh.
This is some seeds that Daryl and Sheriff from Two Family sent me.
Cool.
And I planted on out here, and I'm hoping I get some corn on there, at least 1 or 2, so I got seeds for next year. Because
sweet corn frozen, and I'm eating the 2015, trying to eat it up, and so I can stay in the 2016 and 17 stuff I can put up.
Mm-hmm.
It's still good too. I ate the other night. It was delicious.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm wanting to get the. I like eating field corn, but more than sweet corn. So I'm hoping next year to grow all field corn instead of sweet corn.
Like,
and just the Danny corn, but you just cut it. You harvest it early. You don't wait till it
gets hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't let it get hard. That's all my dad would eat was Trucker's Favorite, a couple other kinds like that.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it.
So I grew up next to a dairy farm down in California years ago, and we got all our corn from there. We never even grew up because they had the dairy farm just had a huge field of it, and they told us go and pick all you want. And so my mom and I, we'd all of us boys, we'd go out there and harvest it and cut it on up, and Mom would can it, and that's all we ate was that field corn.
Right.
So that's why I like it so much. Is that's what to me that's what corn's supposed to taste like.
Mm-hmm. And I loved it. My mom would take that, cut it off the cob, mash it up, get the milky stuff going in that stuff. Oh my God, it was good.
Oh yeah,
good.
I just cut it off the cob, man. Add some butter to it and salt and pepper, and
that's exactly what she would do. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, in fact, I ate corn on the cob yesterday.
One thing I'm going to try to do this year that I've never done before. I gotta go back and watch old Alabama gardeners video on it again. I want to get into canning my summer squash too. I've never canned it, and he showed how he does it on there, and I'm going to duplicate what he does.
God, his garden was so beautiful this year. It was beautiful.
Yeah. So your garden got completely rained out this year, huh?
Sure did.
Man. Now you're in what state now?
North Carolina.
North Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
Did that got more rain than Louisiana?
I don't know. We got a lot of rain. The stuff that would come up through Louisiana sometimes it don't start dropping until it gets about here. You know.
I know Danny and Wanda was saying that they had a lot of complaint about the rain too, but they still was able to get stuff in their garden.
Right. Mine is so big that I have to use a farm-all cub and plow it out. So it started raining. I couldn't get back in it with the tractor, and the weeds got up there and took it over. I could only get pieces of it, the stuff that I wanted to keep, because there's no way I could handle it. Impossible.
Yeah.
Brando's having a break time pepper at work. Thanks for coming through, Brando, like you do when you're on break. I appreciate that. Hey, Mrs. Green Thumb, good to see you.
And you ought to think about getting one of those, the high tunnel.
I thought about it. I'd love to have one.
Yeah, at least you can control the rain part of it, when you got it there.
It's funny, too, because one year I planted all my squash and stuff down on the bottom side of my garden, and it rained. A friend of mine was over. It rained real bad and drowned it all, the squash, zucchini, cucumbers, all that stuff. Water, everything drowned it. I said, well, next year I'll put it up on the top side. I put it up on the top side. It turned dry that next year. I couldn't keep enough water on it just about. So I gave up. I started irrigating everything through drip tape.
Uh-huh.
And boy, that works good. Just water it when you need it. Stop it if you don't need it. But I can't control the over watering,
Yeah. Now, Danny made a video a while back, or maybe it was on one of his live streams. He was saying that what he did one year when he knew he was going to have a drought year. I don't know if he still does this, but he says if he knows he has a drought, he saves his corn cobs
right
underneath the seeds, because he says they really help absorb the water. Like when you water, it takes a lot less water because that will absorb the water, and then the plants have that extra water for an extra few days.
Yeah, I might try that. It's a good idea.
I think that'd be fine on small gardens, but man, when you talk about a huge field, have to go on out there and put a corn cob underneath every seed, that would, that might be a bit of a chore.
Yeah, it would. But you could do it on a smaller scale,
Yeah. Good morning, Daryl or Sherry, or whichever one it is. Oh, it's Daryl. How's it going, Daryl?
Good morning, Daryl.
Daryl, I'm loving this Filmora. I'm slowly getting figured on out, but I do need to give you a buzz. I think I got most of it figured on out. Now I got to figure out how to make good videos.
Me too. I'm still using Movie Maker. That's like archaic.
Hey, I don't have no complaint with Movie Maker, but the Filmora, there's more that you can do with it. I want to get into using the green screen on there, but I gotta set up a spot for that, to have the green screen. Yeah, if I get to get a spot to have a green screen behind me and stuff, and go down here to the waterfall and video that for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Right.
And then put it on the replay deal, so I can be sitting in my chair and you can see the waterfall going behind me or something. Or
oh Lord.
Sandra, Movie Maker still is available for download.
You can't upgrade it, so I think what the deal is, though, right?
Right. You can't. They do periodically upgrade it somewhat. Well, let me rephrase this. They are maintaining it. They're not giving it any additional features, but they're keeping it where it can still be worked with the new Windows systems and stuff. So they're doing a little bit of something with it, but they're not making it progress any better, doing more and more like Filmora is doing. You know, adding extra features and different stuff to it. Sandra, I did a video here about 3 weeks ago. It was how to edit videos on Windows Movie Maker. If you go to that video, you don't need to watch it, but I mean, if you go to that video and look in descriptions, I have the link to where you can get it at. The link is with Hopwin, I think it is who has it now, and it's a free to use video editor.
Grizz, you okay if I go smoke a cigarette right quick?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll be right back.
You're welcome, Sandra. And then on there, then there's another follow-up video that I did afterwards that shows how I compress the files using Windows, using a Handbrake, and you get the, you know, I have the link in that one, you know. And then the third one is using TubeBuddy, and then it shows has the link in there to get TubeBuddy too. But Daryl, I got a question to ask you. Speaking of video editors, is Filmora going to oh, what was my question now? I had a question on Filmora. He'll come to me later. But I do love using Windows Filmora. I mean, that is a cool tool. There is a way to do an automatic breakup of it, but I haven't figured out how. I've seen it on one video where they did it, but they were using it for a different purpose than what I was using, and I'm not so sure it could actually be done for what I wanted to do. But there is a deal where you can automatically break it up, but I don't think it will automatically go into the freeze screen. Yeah, that's one, Sandra. Yeah, and in the descriptions it has the link for where to get the Windows Movie Maker. Okay, we'll do. I got to. Yeah, I'll email you. Maybe this evening. Today I got to get out to canning up a bunch of string beans. I got about 12 pints to put on up, and I probably got close to 12 pints of summer squash I got to get canned up too. Won't be a canning day. And I've been here lately, just starting to dab in Canva, I think it's called, to make my thumbnails. And boy, that's a learning curve for me. I think I've tried to learn too much all at one time right now. But it's been fun. Morning, Mary Clendenin. And it's that using Canvas, the free Canva is pretty cool, but you can only upload so many videos to use in there. I'm not sure what it is. There was a spot in there, Daryl, that there was one person that was doing a music video, and they showed a way that they broke up the screen. He did a clip every like 4 seconds or something like that. He clipped it, froze it. Then there was a way that he copied it. Then I don't know if it just replayed, you know, when he copied that, if it just copied all 4 links. all four frozen frames and moved them on over. But it gave the flashing effect, you know, is what he was doing. So when he copied it, I think he was just copying. I was hoping there was a way to copy the breaking points, but not the picture itself, where you could just extend the, you know, use that same breaking points over an overlay over another section of the video. I'll have to check that on out, Sandra. Yeah, I'll have to check that on out. Oh, you can do thumbnails in Filmora? Okay, that I was looking for how to do Filmora thumbnails on in there, and I couldn't find them. Cool. It'll be a lot easier than using Canva. Okay. Well, I made that one with where I did the pig roast, you know, for the Friday night roast. I did that using Canva. I got to warn y'all today, if any of you watch my video that I'm going to release today. Yeah, it does give a warning in there when it says noise alert. Y'all better turn your volume down real quick. You have 5 seconds to turn your volume down. I thought about editing that on out, but I thought, nah, people got to know what it's like out of construction. Cool. I'll definitely be watching that. Hopefully my internet works fast. I mean, the last Tuesday night I tried to stay there and watch, man, but I was like 15 or 20 minutes behind, you know, through it. It was frustrating. The other nights the Wednesday night I went on to, you know, that somebody else was live streaming. It was working fine. You know, I mean, no delay. But Tuesday night and Monday night, I had huge delays.
I switched to ginger ale, Grizz. Oh.
Got off the coffee, huh?
Yeah, I'm off for coffee on ginger ale.
It's still too early for me to switch off my coffee.
Yeah, you're way earlier than I am. I got to try that film more. I got to get off of Movie Maker somehow. Do a little more.
You know, I think using the Windows Movie Maker has made it a lot easier for me to figure out Filmora. You know, because now by using Windows Movie Maker, I found out the basics of what they can do, and you kind of you get to knowing where to look for certain things. You know,
right?
There is still a learning curve, but Filmora is pretty easy to. It's pretty self-explanatory, just like Windows Movie Maker is.
I used I did a live the other night, and I got some people on there. It was a 3-hour-long live. About an hour and a half into it, I got some folks on there that either didn't mute their YouTube and couldn't figure it out or whatever. And the echo was so bad that when I played it back, half of the live, you couldn't understand anything that's going on. My point is, I went to YouTube's video editor and edited half of it out. Would you believe it took 2 days for it to edit that half of that live out, hour and a half of it?
Wow.
It took 2 days for it to do that.
Man. You see, I haven't used the YouTube editor yet. I've heard scary things about it. I don't know, maybe they fixed it, but the only time I've only used it one time when I got copyright violated, you know, for the music.
Mm-hmm.
Big deal. I didn't get a red strike or anything from it, but anyway, they deleted the song, and then I had the option to go into their editor and put one of their songs on in there. And it kind of sucked doing that, but
right. Like if I'm going to add a section in the garden where I want to speed it up, I have to video clip that, speed it up, and make it a separate video, and then go back and grab that video and put it back in the original video.
mm-hmm.
I'm thinking with some of these newer programs, you might not have to do it like that. You can actually do it in the editing process in the whole, when you got the whole thing in queue, you know.
Well, here, I'll show you something on that with Filmora.
All right.
Because this is a video that I'm uploading right now.
Let me click on you.
Okay, this is a video right here. And basically, I mean, this is so easy. Okay, you can see where I split this on up. I mean, if I was to play this, each one of these frames, you know, these are still frames. They're not. Well, I'll click play here. You know, if you go on to the next one, you know, stuff. Those are still frames. You know, I froze a frame. And then cut out a section and froze another frame. Okay, but what I was going to get at is you get on over here. This is video where I'm talking. You know, just give it a little. You know, okay, but now to edit the volume, you got to keep this. You know, whatever part that you split up. These are all splits that I put in the video. You know, you got to click on that. You go to edit here. Now I can edit video itself. You know, a video volume, you know, play it up or down or whatever. I have the speed. Oh, wait a second. That's not in this part. Okay. I'm in audio. That's right. I'm on audio. I did the audio of the video. I can turn it up or down here. I fade it in or out from break to break. But then I can go to video. Now I'm editing the video and I can change the speed of it. Okay. Right here, or the duration of this clip here, so I can speed it up or slow it down.
So you can do a section of the video, just a clip inside the video, and not have to remove it anywhere.
Right. Well, this here I can speed it up or slow it down, so this clip will be longer or shorter. If I want to add a clip on in here, then I'd go over here to media, and there I've uploaded all these videos on in here. And I can put any one of these, and I could, you know, wherever my cursor is at, it's gonna, like, I'll just go ahead and add this in here. I just added that in this section. Okay, so you know, I mean that's the picture that I just added. I could add a video, but then I want to undo what I just did, put it back the way it was. But I mean, I could go down here to a video. This is the video that I did, I think.
That's what I was thinking, sir.
Yeah, that's video. So you can take a video and add it wherever. You can drop it in here wherever you want. And then if I wanted to slide this video here and take it and slide it over here to the beginning of this clip, let's see, I just moved it over to here now.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's really simple to do. And that's just the basics. And then there is a green screen. I know it does green screen. I've seen it in here once, but I'm not set up to do green screen yet, but I need to figure out where that is, you know, to use green screen on a regular basis. But yeah, you can click it up to me, and here's the deal. You got all these. I got 2 music tracks, but I can go in here and if I want to add 3 and 4, you can add up to 6 tracks on in here, I believe it is.
Right.
You know, so I'm calling on this track. And I haven't figured out what the purpose of having different tracks is for music. Why? Because you can put, you can see here, I got Mama's Make Sure Your Babies Grow Up.
Yeah.
That's in this track. Well, I have it in the same track over here at the end, too, Steak Boogie. But I mean, I can drop this down and put it on a separate track. That's one thing to find out from Dell, what the purpose of having the extra tracks. I mean, I can see it for, like, if you want to, well, maybe it's for dubbing. I think I know what it's for. I think it's for if you're making your own song, like a JD, he'll put the song on the guitar, then I'll sing it, then I'll say, well, I want to put some more vocal to it, so we'll sing it again. So you could probably overlay it on top of each other that way by having separate tracks.
Right.
That's got to be what it's for. But yeah, this whole deal, I mean, it's great, the whole system.
Yeah, I like the Movie Maker, but you have to really think outside the box to do any kind of tricks with them, you know.
Yeah, you do.
Stopping and starting the camera and making separate clips outside of it and bringing them back, and all sorts of little tricks you have to do that you can't do inside the one editing process. It takes 2 or 3 editing processes to do it. But
yep, exactly. But oops, the wrong one.
Daryl said you can detach the audio from the video.
Yeah, you can ditch this. You can separate audio from the video.
Yeah,
I've done that. That's another good topic, Daryl, is detaching the audio from the video. Does that give you power to? I mean, when you detach the audio from the video, it doesn't put it in a separate track to work with. So, is there a way that you can do that? Because I would love to just take the audio separate, like if I'm doing a cartoon or something, so I can cut and clip out cut and clip sections of the video and and still make the videos long, but make it look like a drawn out cartoon, and then put the soundtrack back onto it again. Yeah, you can mute it, but if you're doing like a cartoon, if you're trying to do clip by clip by clip, and you want to play it out that way there, so it's choppy as it's playing on through, but you want the audio to go through smooth. You want that. You don't want that all cut up. The audio. You want it to blend on smooth. If you do the cut and the clip, I'm wondering if you can separate the audio and save the audio from that file. Do all your cutting and clipping and put the video back together, and then put the audio back on it then.
Yeah, that would be handy, because on Movie Maker, when I do that, if I try to cut a section that's already got audio in it, it screws the whole audio up. It's in a different place when you go back and put it back, and it really messes. You have to move it, move it, move it.
Yep. Oh, I know, it's fun playing with this thing. I mean, it's the more you get into, the more you realize that you can do it. But then you realize the more you realize it can do it, the more ignorant you feel, because you got to figure out how to do it. Even though you know it can do it, you still got to figure out how to do it. But the real basics of it are there.
Right.
Right now, what I have to do is if I want to take the audio out of video, then I have to convert my video file that I made to an MP3 and then save that form. And so then I can make my video, edit however I want. Then I have the MP3 file that I can just take that and add back to it. But that's a bit of a chore that way. Okay, so when you separate the audio, it's showing it on there, Daryl? I didn't notice that when I've separated audio before. I'll have to check into that. Maybe I didn't scroll down on that bar to see when it separated the audio file.
When he says slide it off, he means slide it off and go back and get it and put it back where you want it, or slide it to wherever you want it at.
Let me take a look at it here. Let me do the screen share, and we'll bring that back on up. And okay, let's see here. Where was detached audio? Where was that?
Yeah, he said it drops onto another track. Yeah. So you go back and get it and put it back wherever you want it at. That's what I thought he meant. I love the Cherokee going up there. We go there whatever, 2 or 3 times a year. Love that place. Of course, it's a casino that we go to, but and we go check out the Cherokee town and all the stuff there too.
Oh, I think audio is right click. Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. Audio detach. Okay, so I detached the audio there. Okay, here's the audio file. So now, okay, that I got it now. So now I can take this. I can take this audio file and just drag it over here. Now I can edit that clip, and then I can put the audio. Okay, I just learned something new. Cool. And then when I get it done, just drag the audio back in place.
Right.
Ah, cool. I learned something new, Daryl. Thank you. Now that will make it easier when I'm doing my cartoons, because then I can just detach the audio file. Yeah, here's another deal. I love the crop and zoom. Yeah, this is something that YouTube doesn't have. I mean, Windows Movie Maker doesn't have, but you can take the video, you know, and you can zoom it on in, you know, to what you want. You know, I mean, it's, you know, put it like that. So if I want to narrow it down on the building, you can actually zoom in on stuff. I mean, I could even narrow it on down to say, okay, I'm just going to show me sitting here. You know, I mean, that's, and you don't have that on Windows Movie Maker. I mean, that's a cool feature. Then, but and I use that quite a bit on here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I had gotten this program when Daryl was telling me, go get it now. It's $39 for lifetime membership. I think it was what it was. But now it's $59, so it still ain't bad. I paid the $59 for the lifetime membership, and that's with $10 off, I believe it is. It's but either way, even if a person that pays full price for the lifetime, it's well worth it.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's real handy.
I like that idea of being able to separate the audio like that. I've run into that problem 4 or 5 times, a lot of times, probably more than 4 or 5, where I have to go back and want to cut something else out of the video, and then it's in the wrong freaking place every time, every single time.
Now, one thing that I've had some problem with is when I edit and stuff, then I go to put my audio and everything back together, and I play it. It plays out just right. And then when I upload it to video, it will shift like a half a second. The audio will with the video. I've had that a few times, but I've started clicking that, and I don't know if it makes a difference, but I click save first of all before I export it.
Right.
And I'm thinking that might be what's fixing it. Yeah, I'm wishing I could have afforded this here a while back. So I mean, it's a great editor. I started out, the first time I used it was I used the experimental. Daryl probably remembers that. I mean, had the banner. I ran the video as the banner all the way through the video, saying Filmora right through the middle of the banner. But and I didn't have too much difficulty with that, but I wanted to try it. That's when I knew that I wanted to get Filmora. After I tried it, I knew what it would do, and I knew it wasn't too difficult to learn. And but you can get the free version just to play around with it and get familiar with it before you even get it if you want.
Hey, Grant, good morning. 1 a.m. Sunday morning here. I figured it was late.
And that's what I do, Daryl. I usually export it down to another video. Oh, I was going to ask you this, Daryl. Now, you know when you click save, and then it creates a video folder of that saved video, and it doesn't show it in a format or anything. Now, if I click save, and then it's a really small file, you know, when I click save.
Right.
Now, if I delete the regular video that I create when it says create video, if I delete the videos, all the videos that made up to that, will that file still open and operate? If I delete the videos that I edited. The reason why I'm asking is this is just a little 256. I have to keep as much video cleaned off of here as possible. And I'm thinking, well, maybe that'd be a cool way for me to save them. Of course, I have to open them in the edited version through there, but it'd be a lot less memory to store them if that was the case.
Uh-oh. That's a no.
Okay, yeah, it needs the original files to keep it. Okay. That's good to know. I was thinking that it would need the original files to be able to open, but
I'm gonna go burn one more, Grizz. I'll be right back.
okay. That's unfortunate because I was hoping it would do that. But what I needed is I need to get an external hard drive or something to store my videos on, because right now I'm just relying for YouTube to keep everything that I want to keep. Yeah, Sandra, I have considered. I'd like to get one of these days, but you know, my income is not the highest. It's actually pretty low, which I'm happy with the low income. I have enough to where I live comfortable. Yeah. What I need to do, from what I hear, is downloading your videos to DVD is actually the cheapest way, and I need to get back to doing that. I did that years ago for other stuff, but I need to just start saving my edited video, all my videos on DVD. Then store those away. I guess that's supposed to be the cheapest way to do it. Yeah, but a lot of my video files there, Daryl, are only like they're like 1 and 2 gigabytes. So I mean, it's you can only store so much there, and if they're 1 or 2 gigabyte videos, it don't take very many videos to fill up 15 gigabyte. Yep, yep, Sandra. I keep on tinkering with this stuff, and I'll end up turning into a computer geek. To shrink the video files. Well, I do have I do have a handbrake that I compress them with that. Well, I want to sell it, but Ron, let me know what you need, and I'll do it. You know, if I can. Now that's what would be nice to have right there, Daryl. Okay, Ron, go ahead and send me an email. Now, if you're expecting it to be done in a time frame, I'm a pretty bad person for that. I can't stay inside of time frames anymore. I gave time frames up when I promised to get something done. When I quit contracting, I don't even look at a calendar anymore. Oh, I need to check my upload to see how it's doing. Oh man, this is going to take forever. It's been uploading for 45 minutes and it's only 15% done. Take care, Daryl. Don't work too hard on cutting that grass. Morning. How you doing today?
That's what blew me away on editing that video the other day. It took me 2 days for it to get through. Morning, Belle.
That seems like a long time to.
And that ain't the first time either. I have had them take so long that I give up on them and deleted the darn video, you know.
Yeah. Well, I've done that too. So, well, I've deleted uploads. I mean, I'd go back there 6-8 hours later and it's still uploading. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I'd delete that upload. Then I'd run it through the compress file to compress it again. You know, sometimes I'll compress the file 2 or 3 times, and it doesn't compress it much. I think usually what it is when it's doing all that stuff, it depends on how busy the internet is. But if you start processing or something during a busy time, I don't think it speeds up when the time isn't that busy. I think it just sets that rate for the remainder of the upload.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, that's normal too, because like I said, over the time I've did it several times. It's the same crap every time. But I also have to take into consideration we're talking about cutting out an hour and a half of live stream, so that's a huge.
Yeah,
that's huge, you know.
Yeah. But shoot, man, if you download the video yourself and then cut it, then upload again.
Yeah, and I lose the 150 views it's already got, you know.
Yeah. Well, no, wait a second. No, you don't have to do it that way though, Rick. You can download the video. Now keep the video active. If you want to leave, it will show a list of the full version of it. You can leave it or you can set it to unlisted. But download the video, re-edit it, and upload the new edited version so you still have them both up, and then you don't lose any of the views.
That's exactly what I need to do right there. That's perfect. Sure is.
Yeah. What do you use to download your videos with?
Me? Or you talking to Sandra?
You?
I use well, I make them in Movie Maker and save them to my computer, and then upload them through the YouTube thing. You know. It's
Yeah,
like
but if you want to download one of your videos that you'd like a live stream, if you want to download it, what do you use to download it with?
Let me see what the name of that is. Country Girl gave it to me, a program to do that with. I can't remember the name of it ever, but let's see. I got it bookmarked here somewhere. I don't know. I can't find it, Grizz. I switched from Firefox to Chrome. I may not have it in Chrome. I may have to go back to Firefox to find it.
Is it your conversion online video converter.com?
Yep. It's an online video converter, but I can't remember the name of it. It's pretty common now.
This is what I've been using, and I'm looking for something differently. Second here. I'm looking for something differently because this here site is things are running a little slow here on my internet, so it's going to take a minute to load up. This site here is yeah, it's not loading up right now. This is what I use right now, but let's do this here, see if it does it now. There's a reason why I wanted to stop using this. Right now, everything appears fine with it. And the program works fine. I don't have no problem with the programs. I mean, sometimes you have to run it 2 or 3 times to get it to do
Right.
video. But if this thing would just hurry up and load up. It's all the advertisements that I just don't care to have on my screen. They load this place down with all sorts of advertisements, and matter of fact, my internet's so slow with all the advertisements that they load up on here, it's probably even slowing it down more.
Yeah, I finally got that cut out, but it took forever. It took forever to do it.
Anyway, this I'm not even going to, but they show half-naked women on there, which, hey, you know what? I mean, they're attractive and stuff, but I just don't need all the spyware that you gotta, you know, sometimes you slide your cursor across something and it clicks something on up that you don't want.
I know it.
You know, that's the type of stuff that just annoys the crap out of me.
Sometimes porn just shows up on my screen.
Yeah, and I hate that when that happens. So I mean, I think the site's safe enough to use, but if I could find a spot that's something that's doesn't have as much spyware shit on there or crap on there. Yeah, one wrong click, Sandra is right. Morning, Ruby Slippers. Hey, freaky.
Living in 2018 now, wrong's right. You know, good's bad and all that stuff.
Yeah, yes, Freaky Geek, you do have the option for that. Here, let me show you how you do. Let me show you how you do that on your videos.
Grizz taught me that a year ago.
Go full screen here.
Let me click on you.
Yeah, go to Create a Studio. Go to videos. And then whether it's a live stream or a regular video, you don't do live streams, so I'll do it's all the same, either one. You're going to click on edit. When you go to your video list, go to the video that you want to edit. This page will come on up. You want to scroll down here and see right here where it says monetization. You'll click on that. And this is where you can turn on or off your monetization. Your videos have to be something like at least 10 minutes long or longer. Otherwise, you don't have no control. A short video, you know, you only get the one ad. But on a longer video, you can place ads. So right here, you have suggest placement. What I want to do here is this is a preset deal. So, but I'm going to click Save Changes, and I'm going to close out this ad here. Okay, so now I don't have any ads on this video. Okay, now I can actually go to, you know, insert ad breaks in bulk, and then I can choose insert ads. And now I can go on in here and I can slide and I can pick out wherever I want to add a video. You know, it's right there. So I click insert ad, and then I slide this bar in here and say insert ad and so forth. And of course, you want to do the review, and I can play this and I can see how it's going. Okay, and that way I can put a video here as many as I want. Now that doesn't, just because I'm putting the ad breaks in here does not mean that YouTube is going to put an ad on every single one of these spots. 2 or 3 ads, but I'm giving YouTube the option to, you know, put ads in all the spot. But YouTube ultimately has a choice of how many ads to put on there. But they can put up to all that ads if there's a demand for it. Or I can go to suggest placement, and this is the easiest way to do it, because YouTube kind of, this will remove the ads that I just put in there, and they'll go through there and they'll suggest, okay, this is the spot that based on the video where they say it's going to work good, you know, and I can try, I'll trust them, or sometimes I'll go ahead and click play through. And then with me, I put an ad right up in here, because I usually start out with a song and I like to put an ad right after the end of the song, but I ain't going to mess with that now. But after you place your ads there, wherever you want them, then you click Save Changes. And you also have some choice over the type of ads being played on your channel. Let me get into that. See, what's that in analytics? Or no, it's not in analytics. I think it's under channel. Maybe upload defaults. Well, let's see what this is. Okay, here you have control of the ad formats. You know, overlay and that, it has, you know, you can click on, take off some of these here. Mid-roll ads, you know, I click all of them. But there's where's that spot that says that you now they're coming up with a where you can choose to have non-clickable ads where people can't click off your ads, and that's to anybody that's monetized. You monetize. I wish things operate a little faster here, but this little cheap 256. No, that wasn't. Let me look at something in here. Okay, here on each individual video, you know, you have the choice of overlay ads, sponsored ad cards, skippable video ads.
That's a good question, Sandra. Sandra's wanting to know what's your opinion on the non-clickable ads. Is it a good idea or not?
On what's that?
On the non-clickable ads, what's your opinion on it? Is it a good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a great idea. First of all, the non-skippable ads, there is a criteria that they can only be like 45 seconds long. They're not going to. Some of the ads are, they have that are skippable ads. They're like 5 and 10 minutes long. But if it's a non-skippable ad, it had the ad is in a criteria that it cannot be longer than, say, like 45 seconds or a minute. I can't remember what it is. It's a lot shorter. And the other thing is, by placing non-skippable ads, you get paid more for that ad. You will actually get paid more for it than the skippable ads, even if somebody watches it all the way through. The only thing that I don't like about ads, on my opinion on it, whether they're skippable or not, is when people put too many ads. Even if they don't put an ad, when you start on a video, you see all those little yellow spots across the line, and ad break, ad break, ad break. That's annoying because you don't know. You click on a video, you don't want to watch a video that has ad after ad after ad that you constantly have to close that box. So the biggest deal is to me is have non-skippable ads, 1 or 2 on a 15-minute video.
Right.
Have 2 of them on there. And let the video play on through. You're going to get the most for your money, and you're not going to have so many ads on there that people's going to get annoyed with it.
Yeah, and that way the ad will play. The whole ad will play. You can't cut it off, right? So if you go watch a video, you get the ad with it.
Right. Yep, you get the ad with it, and I think that now, depending on the type of person, if a person's doing this for the money, that's what they want.
Right.
For the hobby, and they don't care if somebody skips ads or whatever, then don't even monetize your channel in the first place. But if a person monetizes their channel, they want as much money as they can get from it.
Right.
Not that we need the money, but to me, it's a hobby watching the piggy bank grow. I think it's fun watching. I don't need the money or anything like that. I don't feel like my videos are worthy of being paid for, but to me, it's entertainment just to watch that piggy bank grow.
I think I'll go change that on mine. On a big stream like this, I usually put about 2 in it, and that's about it. I don't want to overdo it, Man.
On the live streams, I actually do. I'll put one like every 10 to 15 minutes.
Right.
On the live streams, all the way through, because first of all, rarely watches the live stream after it's done.
Right.
And the people that are watching it, they're watching they're watching they're watching it to give you support. And quite often they click on your live stream, they let it play all the way through, and they walk away from it. So who cares if there's an advertisement, even on that case, every 5 minutes?
Well, that's right. Absolutely right.
So on the live streams, if it's just a chat live stream. Now, if you're doing like your pepper challenge, live streams that you've done, of course, on a video like that, you wouldn't want to overwhelm it with ads, because people are going to watch that again. But the typical, hey, let's sit down and have some coffee and shoot the breeze. People don't really come back and watch those.
Right.
Morning, beautiful Tammy and Tessie. How you doing? And I'm going to be right back. I don't need to smoke a cigarette, but Mother Nature does call, and I need another cup of coffee.
Okay. All right, JT, it'll be in Hangouts. Link's going to be in Hangouts. Oh, I need my glasses. I can't see squat. Boy, that's little writing. Oh, my God. There it is. Is a live stream the main subject that people have interest, or will they watch? I'm gonna be honest with you, Sandra. I can only tell you by my experience. I hear people say nobody watches the live streams, but what I can tell you is, when one of my live stream goes off, I'm just gonna say if it has 80 or 90 views, when I get up the next morning, it has 150, 160. So somebody did something 70 times in the middle of the night after that live stream went off. So it got another 60 or 70 views. Sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes it's a little less, but on average. When does this roll out? What he was talking about is already there. The non-clickable ads and all that stuff is already in the thing. It's already there. You just have to go do it. And you can add the ads wherever you want them, like in a live stream or a video or whatever. Grizz did say that on a short video you couldn't add. You couldn't place any more ads in it. Yeah, it's already out. In fact, he taught me how to put them ads in a year ago. We did it in the comment section of a video. Just kept typing, talking. He took me through it step by step by step. He sure did. But that non-clickable ads, that's the first time I've heard of that. I like that idea too. The ones where you can't cut them off. You can't cut them off. You can't click off of them and go away from them is what I meant. I've been adding them every time I do a live stream. If it's an hour live stream, I usually put one in the middle, have one at the beginning, one in the middle, and one at the end of the video, which probably never gets seen. But Grizz said on his live streams, he put one about every 10 minutes. It made sense what he said. But that's a lot of ads. That's a lot of ads. When Grizz gets back, we'll get him to show us again. He clicked on something and went to something else to do it. Grizz did. Then you can't do it on yours, Sandra, according to Grizz. Grizz said if it's 10 minutes or less, you couldn't add any ads. I don't know about the non-clickable part though. I didn't hear him say that part. We'll ask him when he gets back. Something else that's going to do. Yeah, you research it, Sandra, and I'll ask you. By the way, Sandra's looking hot today, don't you think? She's got red hair. Just saying. I didn't forget. Oh my God. Hey, JT. We can hear you. It's the thought that counts, Sandra. Whether or not we see you or not. It's the thought that counts.
How are you today, Rick?
I'm doing pretty good, JT. How are you?
Well, I'm doing all right.
What you drinking?
Coffee.
I switched off of that onto ginger ale.
Oh.
Yeah, when are you going to start selling them coffee cups, JT?
I don't know. I need to figure out how to get a store, an online store. I want to get some, I want to get like JT hats and shirts and stuff.
I don't know what you mean, Ron, by hit that V and walk away. Yeah, just start the video if that's what you mean. Yeah. Just start the video and walk away from it. Yeah. I do that all the time to people's videos, friends of mine. I'll pull them up. I probably didn't see it anyway. Want to play them again? Just start it and go somewhere and watch TV or eat or something. Come back, play all of them.
Give it 1 second here.
You'll kill that? I'm a farmer.
Teespring's pretty good, JT, and there's one more. I can't remember the name of it. Redbubble. Redbubble's pretty good too.
Hey, Grizz, how you doing?
How you doing, JT? I thought I smelled something.
I'm doing pretty good.
How's life treating you? You get on the tractor yet this morning?
No, well, no. Probably not all today. I got, well, if you call a lawnmower a tractor, then yes, I'll got to get on that this evening.
Can you show us one more thing? Tessie was wanting to know where to go to click those ads that wasn't, hey, Gray Man. So the non-clickable ads, where's that box at to check at? How you get to it?
For the non-clickable ads?
Right.
It's a fairly new deal. Now, I don't know. Let me take a look at it to see if it's coming on. It was just recently announced. And I don't know that it's actually available quite yet, but it will be here pretty soon.
Ah, I thought it was already there.
No, here, I'll do a screen share. This is what I'm seeing right now on here. I'm not seeing the option yet, but it is coming real soon. It's but we have some Skipple videos, Skipple ad videos. You can turn them on or off. Sponsored cards, overlay ads. The display ads, that's a desktop required. I'm not sure what the deal is on that, but no, the non-skippable ads, it's not here quite yet, but it will be here soon.
Okay, I was wrong. I thought it was already here. I thought you was showing where to click on that. I was wrong about that.
You hear I'm gonna build me a new greenhouse?
What kind you gonna build, JT?
One of them, I guess. It's not I'm definitely not going with one of them high tunnel ones.
Right.
I'm going with it's kind of the same style as the one I got now. But this one will be bigger.
Cool.
Yeah, my neighbor's donating a bunch of wood to me so I can build it.
Very.
Remember my favorite coffee? I know you're asking JT, but my favorite coffee is Nestle's and milk with a shot of vodka.
I like Nestle's. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm drinking Colombian. I've been drinking Colombian ever since I started YouTube.
Folgers is my favorite, though, if I had to pick one.
I like that. What is it? The Broyer's coffee or whatever. That's good. But I stick with Colombian most of the time.
I got to get me some more ginger ale. I'm out. Oh, I need more ginger ale.
If it don't taste like panther piss, it ain't coffee. So you got all the corn harvested?
No, it's still growing. Our corn or our growing season is like extended. It starts in May, and you won't harvest corn here till mid-September. No, I'm watching Deep South Homestead, and they were harvesting corn back in like June.
I got some of that Danny corn from Daryl and Sherry, and had I think about 10 or 12 seeds, and I only got about 5 of them growing. But I kind of messed up. I didn't get no nitrogen on them. I got a video coming on out probably tomorrow on it. I didn't get no nitrogen on them, and didn't water them enough until the last 2 weeks. I put some chicken crap to them and been watering them a lot heavier. And now they're taking off, but I think it's too late. I don't think I'm going to get any corn off of them.
Yeah, this corn seed I got here it was a bad seed. Usually my corn ends up 7-8 feet tall. But this year I used a different seed, and it's not looking that way. I wanna try some Danny corn, so I'm gonna be ordering some of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna, if I get some ears, if these ears grow at all, I want to save them all 100% for seed, for next year.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy some from Danny for next year.
Yeah, and that's what I usually do is I find a good seed that I like, and then I dry half of it out and collect the seed off of that for next year. Then I take the other half and freeze it and keep that to eat. But I didn't do that last year, so I'm going to try some Danny corn, see how that works out.
Now, Freaky Geeky saying the young man must have grown if the corn's not taller than him this year. He's growing on up.
My corn only ended up probably 3 feet tall. So it's pretty bad.
Any corn, like I told you, I abused it at the start of the season. I planted it late. Everything I've done with it was completely wrong. And it's already about 5 feet tall now. I didn't plant it until mid to late June before I planted it.
Oh.
So it was a late plant, and then I didn't water it, and I didn't get the nitrogen to it, and so I stopped its growth. But now it's starting to take off good.
Doing good, yeah. Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good hardy corn is what I like about it, is the stalks are going to be strong.
Yeah, that's what you want there.
Mm-hmm.
See, this corn I got here, I had to plant it 3 times for it to even come up. I planted it once, it didn't grow. I planted it twice, it grew about 2 inches and died. I grew it a 3rd time, and that's where I am now. So it's not really, a strong corn.
That's why I do all my planting. I don't like to plant from seed until the first week of June. I mean, if there's people that plant, like a month or so earlier. To do that, it seems like the temperature, the ground soil isn't right. I get flooded on out, too much rain during, and anything can happen. I found out that if I just wait to plant my crops from seed, then they do a lot better, although it shortens my growing season. Now that I want to get into having the greenhouse to get all my starters where I can get them planted earlier, so they cut it out. But
now I've learned, I've heard people transplanting corn. I planted about 200 just to see what it did. Try to give me an early start, and I tried it, and it didn't work. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, first of all, you got to plant much corn. That'd be a lot of transplanting. If by the time you figure 100, 200 plants to transplant corn, I'm not. Yeah, they don't have a deep root system to begin with.
Yeah, I said, forget this. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah. Well, would be kind of interesting for corn, though. Maybe you might want to try this on as an experiment. Is a small section in your garden. Maybe make a little arch cover so when you can plant your corn early, and then make a little temporary greenhouse over it that could be over there until the sprouts got up to be 8 or 10 inches tall. But that would keep the rain off of it. That'd keep it from the wind blowing. You know, it'd warm up the soil in there. It might be. I don't know if that'd work or not.
Now, farmers, there's a lot of farmers around here that grow sweet corn. I mean, they grow animal corn, but mostly sweet corn. But when they do that, they'll, and if it's a smaller field, 5 acres, they'll take it's kind of like a saran wrap, but it's biodegradable. It's actually made from corn. They string that over the top of it and let it grow, and then they'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, wow, I'm not doing that. For the amount of corn that I grow, that would not work.
No, it won't.
I'd be buying, 40 rolls of saran wrap.
Alex, send me a picture to my email. Picture of you with your one leg making that kicking motion with the artificial leg. I've got something in mind. I'll get it. I'll get it dubbed in and everything. But you make me that picture, and then I'll post it on one of my videos for to get other people to start out with that deal. He wants to start a one-legged butt kicking contest and get people inspired for fun, show a one-legged kicking butt kicking contest. Yeah, he has one leg, Dan. He's not mocking. He's having fun with it.
Oh, my girlfriend is.
Okay. And I want to do a picture of showing him with his one leg kicking me in the butt, and so it looks like his leg is completely buried up my behind. I'm gonna say no, his leg isn't that short. It's that my butt's that deep.
You need to show that to my girlfriend then.
But
A hold of her, Sam. You made me think about her.
okay.
She can walk on 2 legs.
Yeah.
That's not a wooden leg. It bends and everything. I know Tiny Kevin has 2 legs prosthetic. Standing, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a really nice guy. And he walks? Wow, that is. I've seen him here.
Yeah, I could do that, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, when you went for a pedicure, did they charge you extra though after kicking him there?
Hey, Chris, I was trying to tell you last night, by the time I'm live streaming, Deep South should be finished, because I like to watch their live stream too.
Yeah, they usually start here at 6 o'clock. Right around 7:30.
Yeah, they should be finished by the time I start, so you could come up on the panel if you want on my stream tonight. So.
You using Hangouts now?
They think her name is.
Yeah, I'll use Hangouts sometimes, and I'll use the other.
I used to use OBS all the time. Remember that? But when I started this one back, I went back to Hangouts so I could have people.
Still hardly you. He said another one walked by. It was a boy.
Yeah, Rick, I'm doing a live stream tonight. Around probably be about 10 o'clock your time. invited some people from on the panel. If you'd like to come up, you can. Just show up at the live stream.
All right.
Well,
I'll try to be there.
She got mad. And you asked about him.
There you go, Freaky. That's nasty.
I'm just making penicillin, ain't you?
You know, you can actually use that fungus though for yeast, like if you're making wine.
Yeah.
No, rather.
Freaky. Oh my God.
You are something else.
Oh.
I know. No. Well, hey, well, who are you talking about? Josh?
Welcome, Brandon.
You don't know him though.
Oh man, it's almost 9 o'clock. I should get out there in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is getting to be a pretty long live too. I've probably been close to 3 hours now.
He won't.
I guarantee it, Dad.
He likes you. He always has his notes on you. Ask me, how is she doing? You.
yeah, this is going on.
That's okay. And you told me he was there. I was there.
Yeah.
He asked how I was doing.
Yeah.
You. See?
He's interested in
I say,
you.
why? I told Sam, give him my number.
I'll have to tell his grandfather.
Let's see here if I
Yeah, tell Angela wants him to call her. Bring him over. I'll have to tell James to tell him.
I his dad. Grandfather that.
If I can get there when he's there.
Who's seeing his now?
Oh, I hope I can see him. Oh.
Miss Tammy's drying some clothes.
Freddie knows.
What you got left
I
to do?
don't know why anybody would dry clothes down in the south. The humidity is so level, it doesn't do any good.
That's right. If I forget and leave my tobacco bag open sitting out on the swing on the porch, it'll be so wet you can't smoke it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it drying out down there.
Set up.
Okay. How you doing? Fix. Let's just go down to Circle K.
Oh yeah, my neighbor used to,
Put your phone number and give this to John.
and he'd smoke that pipe tobacco, and oh man, that stuff smelled so good.
All right, instant here.
Take care, Drew.
Maybe we better go down there today.
They never know he random whenever they need him.
Good to see you, Drew. Wow.
I keep forgetting to ask.
You know, I'd really love to see Drive Shaft Drew and JD Allison get on a live stream together again.
With
And
guitars.
Guitar and
Yeah.
sing their songs. I think they ought to put together a weekly show, each one taking turn. I know it's too hard for them to try to put a song together on a live stream.
Right.
Wouldn't it be for them to just to team up and maybe every other week, do it 1 week on Drew's channel and the next week on JD's?
How did they hear that?
And they had one of them were at the jamboree.
Oh.
And then that's hard. And then everything they're trying to find.
That'd be kind of cool, actually, if they could kind of team up and you know, record a song together. You know, like
I've been trying to figure out how to do that for a long time. How to have multiple where two people could sing and harmonize or play guitars or something like that. You can do it through.
yeah, but
do it.
They could make a video though. I mean, one could make a video or an MP3, play the song, send it to the other person. The other could add that video, you know, and play. They can record back and forth that way until they have the whole thing edited the way they want. I mean, that's how Ebony and Ivory was recorded, I believe it was.
Right.
It's yeah, it'd be pretty cool to have them do a song together.
It would be. I'd love to hear it.
I like some countries, not all countries.
Love it. Absolutely.
Every said Kid Rock was so good.
Oh yeah, talking music. I played the stand-up bass.
The stand-up bass.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know I play that.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Is that the bass violin?
Well, it's a big. It's in the orchestra. It's about 1.5 foot taller than me. I mean, you could play it with your fingers, or you can, you play it with a bow. Most common way is with the fingers.
Yeah, the bass violin. Yeah.
Bass. You play with your fingers.
Yeah, if you use it as a sit-down bass, you need to use a bar stool.
Yeah, the first time I looked in this, just this first page, this is an easy one. This is only 2 chords, and I went, holy crap, how do I read that? That's the first page, and then you get into the book, and this is the stuff you see.
Right.
What I want to start practicing playing is the what's they called when they take the wash tub and a broomstick handle.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Washboard.
No, not the washboard. It's a wash tub. It's played like a bass violin.
I have seen it too, Debbie.
I'd love to get that. So when JD and Allison gets on out here and he brings his guitar, I can play that along with his guitar for him.
Yeah, Johnny Cash had a lot of stand-up bass and his music, and my grandpa, the one you don't see on camera no more, he plays guitar. He play a few Johnny Cash songs. I say, well, I want to play the stand-up bass with him. We play a Johnny Cash song.
No, gut bucket. Gut. That's what I thought you said.
Well, it's just my lighting here. It's the window glaring on in over here.
You said what it's called.
Yes, I heard, Dion.
I just heard a car door was shutting or a truck or something. It might be somebody. All right. I think I remember actually watching that, but it's been a long time, Debbie. I think I do remember watching it, but I'm going to go back and look at it. Let's see what that is. Maybe not.
Yeah, Sandra, it's kind of like a cello, but it's bigger and it's got a lower pitch to it. You know, a cello, you play between your legs and it comes up here and you play it. A bass, you gotta stand up and it's about 1.5 foot taller than me.
He has to stand on his tippy toes to reach that top note. You're going to have to get yourself some high heel shoes there, JT.
Yeah, you got to reach up here to do it. Reach your hand way down at the bottom to pluck your cords and stuff because if you're up more up here by yourself, then it's not as loud. It's So,
Yeah.
so,
What?
like low pitched, you can't even hardly hear it if you're playing it up here. You got to play it down at the bottom so it's louder.
You can figure it out.
And in an orchestra, when you got, you know, violins and violas and stuff playing, you know, and they're real loud, you got to, you know, reach them like this.
Does he live around here? Where around here? Lives here?
I think I'm going to have to get on off here as soon as Rick gets back. I got to grab my breakfast and get out to the garden. Then I got to get the canning. Your shed will probably be tomorrow, Angela. I got to get this canning done.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to church, but oh well.
Yeah,
I hear you, Grizz. That was my son barring a grill. Drill.
Okay.
Not grill, drill.
You want to go to church?
yeah, I'm afraid I ain't gonna make it through the winter this year with my garden. It didn't do good enough. I am thinking I'm gonna have. It's gonna have to be, you know, grocery shopping. I don't think I have enough to make it. It's not good.
Yeah, Debbie, I'm going to be kind of streaming the summer squash. And next week, I hope to be canning the acorn squash up for pumpkin pies.
You don't care.
I'm going to can some of them.
That's no worry.
And anyway, we'll catch y'all later. I got to get out of here and get some breakfast before I get out to the garden.
Well, thank you, Grizz. Appreciate you coming on. Really do enjoy it. I'm getting ready to get off of here too because it's been a long one today. It's close to 3 hours, I know. It's got to be.
Okay, Grizz, you have a good day.
You too, JT. Thank you so much. Thank you, Grizz. Appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, Ricky, have a good day too.
I'll see you tonight, JT, on your stream.
All righty. Bye.
Bye-bye. And y'all remember tonight around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, JT's going to be having a live stream. Make sure we go and support him and check him out. I want to thank everybody for coming today. You guys are awesome. You really are. The way you guys coming out and support is incredible. You too, Bobby. See you later, my friend. Really do appreciate it. Thank you to all our moderators for doing what you do. You guys are awesome too. It was without a doubt the greatest community on YouTube. I say it every single time because I mean it every single time. I really do. I appreciate everybody that came today, supported. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Good to see you too, Debbie, Alexander, Teresa, Sandra, Grizz, Freaky Geek. I hadn't seen you in a while. It's good to see you, Alexander. Miss Tammy Sprinkle, Farmer JT, Betty, JLB been coming every day. We love you too, Debbie. Brad from B&J coming on and hanging with me for a while. You guys are awesome. Don't forget the fake spiders. It's on my timeline. If you're my friend on Facebook, you can see it. You can see the story backing it up that proves it's a fallacy. It's not real. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Bye.